Hi everybody and welcome to Jodyri Designs' latest floss tube. I'm sorry I'm a bit late with this. I did mean to get it done last week, but time got away from me. I've been really busy with work and just something that didn't happen, unfortunately. So today is May and the first working day of May for the UK, and I haven't got the limited up on the website yet. Sorry. I've been really busy and I've been trying to get the dyeing done while the sun shines, and yeah, it was quite amusing because I've got new next door neighbours. I've only got one neighbour that can overlook my garden, unless you go upstairs in your house obviously, and they're new since last summer. My previous neighbours had got used to my odd washing line, and this one came out and she couldn't see me because of where I was standing in the garden. She came out and she went, "What the? Have you seen this? What's she got on her washing line?" It was quite amusing. I didn't enlighten her. If she wanted to know, she could have asked me. So anyhow, May is Jodyri's birthday month, and this year Jodyri is 3. It's really hard to believe it's been going 3 years. I'm so grateful to all of you for all of the support. It's really special that managed to keep going for 3 years and just keep going from strength to strength, and it's all getting bigger and better every year. And yeah, I love my job, though it's hard work, and I'm very grateful for all of you to allow me to continue doing it, so thank you very much. For May, I always release the birthday thread, and this is it. For those who haven't seen it before, it's called Birthday Candles, and it's bright yellow, bright pink, bright blue. See, I've been dying. And that will be available this month only, as it is every year, only available in May. You can still get the fabric all year round, but the thread is only available in May. So, for the limited edition, I was thinking May. And I remember back to my childhood about what I had to do every May that I didn't really like doing very much, but didn't really seem to have much of a choice in. Things that we do when we're kids, and that's maypole dancing. So, I based one on maypole ribbons. Ooh, here we go. So, I'm not sure that you can see the pink very well. Let's try turning it around the other way. No, you still can't. Oh, maybe. So, it's pale pink, light blue and light yellow. So, it's quite similar to birthday candles. Not the same, but it's similar. And this is it all wound up. Looking all pretty and pastel-y. So, that's the limited for this month. So, I've gone and I've dyed. Let me show you all of the monthly fabrics. That's all of them. It's heavy. There's over 50 there. Sorry, I've got something there to block out the glare. It fell down and I picked up the monthly fabrics. So I was thinking, the birthday candles is bright pink, bright blue, bright yellow, and when I use it on the fabric, it creates this sort of cool rainbow effect, and you get the orange and the green and the purple all coming in, and it's awesome. So I thought maple ribbons would be quite similar, just in pastel. I was so excited. I was like, oh, we could have like a pastel rainbow. No, the pale pink does not stand up to the other colours. This is a piece of 14 count Aida. Now, I'm not disappointed. I think it's gorgeous. Personally, maybe you hate it. Who knows? Let me know. But it is not a rainbow. But it's very pretty all the same. So, that's Aida. That's 14 count Aida. Like I said, I've got the whole pile of all the different fabrics here. So I'm going to have to, because I keep them in order. This is how I find out which is 28 and which is 32. They're all in a specific order. So this is the 28. It's hard for me to see what you can see. It is quite pale, maybe not quite as pale as it looks on the screen. You can't really see the blue there, and oh, it looks all white. It's not, I promise you. Try folding it in half, it might help. Oh, that helps a bit. So this area is blue, and then over this side is pink. So it's very similar, just paler. The opal actually doesn't look as pale as the plain for some reason. Strange. So that's the opal. It's very sparkly. What else have we got here? So we've got lots and lots of opal, Lots of opal. Let's see, you can see the colours much better when it's still folded. You can see my head like, what can they see, what can they see? And just imagine that I'm like holding something too close and all you're seeing is a blurry mess for 5 minutes while I'm yabbering on. That's why I'm always like, That's that. 18 count. Pretty similar to the 14. We don't have any 25 count. Nobody orders that for the club. We've got the 18 count opal. And I hope you like it. I think it's come out really pretty. It's a lovely summery kind of colour, actually. Gentle summery. I can see a lot of like maybe Joan Elliott fairies or Mirabilia fairies on it. I think it would look lovely. This is linen. This is 28 count. That again is folded over. That's it. So you see the pink goes quite pale. I mean, you can, when you have it in front of you, you can tell it's pink, but only just, to be honest. It does look with some of the pieces like I've just not bothered dyeing half of it, but honestly, it is all dyed. So that was the 28 casual. What else? That's an opal casual. So I'm just going to show you the 28 opal. I'm not going to go down to the Belfast. So that's the 28 opal casual. So there you go. That's the monthly fabric. I hope you like it. Like I said, I've got all of the club fabrics dyed already. Not got the threads dyed, but you know, it's part of the way there, I suppose. I've also done some other dyeing for lots of orders. Between all the orders, I have done nearly 100 pieces the past 2 days, and I've got another 50 to go. So I have been busy. Can you imagine how many hours it took me to cut and sew all that? It's just not funny. Really not funny. And the husband isn't amused because I had Dixie Chicks blaring the whole time. He's like, oh God, I'm trying to watch football. But I have some other bits and bobs to show you. So, for those of you that don't know, you should. If you don't know, you've not been going on the website, and that's no good for me. You have to go on the website and see all the information so I don't have to remember to tell you it all. You know what my memory's like. So, the second mystery stitch along sign-ups are open, and it's a Halloween one. And there is, with this one, a kit option. Because of the size of the sale, it fits nicely into an 18 by 26 piece of fabric. And you have options of getting plain fabric with coloured threads, or Jodyri coloured threads, or Jodyri fabric with plain DMC, or mixing Jodyri fabric and threads depending on what you're doing. So I've had a lot of Halloweeny colours to dye, which has been cool. I've not been selling many of them recently, I think obviously because it's the time of year, but they do come up really nicely when you dye them. So I've got a few of them to show you, and a few others that are on the 18 count opal. Because it's quite a new fabric, I just want you to be able to see how the colours come up on it. So go sign up for the sale if you haven't, because it's starting next Monday. It was supposed to start yesterday, but I've delayed it a week because of various other things going on, which I have announced, but not on the website. Oops. So I have to do that when I go and put everything on. This is Fright Night. I'm trying to remember what fabric this is. Oh, this is 25 count Lugana. So Fright Night is purple, orange and black. And I just think it makes a really striking Halloween coloured fabric. Pretty awesome. And this is the same colour, Fright Night, on 18 count opal. And you see the black comes out quite a bit better on the Ada than it does on the even weaves. But still, it's pretty cool. So that's Fright Night. I've got, 1 second, I've got them in the wrong order. I've got a piece of Hocus Pocus to show you, which is one of my favourites. I do love this fabric so much. And it is green, purple and orange. Can you imagine that with a spooky stitch with black thread or Nevermore thread? That will just be so nice. It's so Halloweeny. Good job seeing as it's called Hocus Pocus, really. So yeah, I do like the Halloween ones, definitely. Now, this last one, this is one, I've just said that about Hocus, but this is one of my favourites. This is one of my go-tos. I have got some plans for this one with Glendon Place charts, if I ever get to stitch myself, which is not going to happen anytime soon. This is Toxic Potion, and it is a yellowy green, a bright green and a dark lavender, and it's not coming out very well. Let's try folding it in half. This is 28 count opal. That's better. So it's a little bit darker than it appears on my screen, but it's subtle, but it's still kind of different. It's nice, I like it. And I've got it here on 14 count Ada, so hopefully that will show up a bit better. I'm going to keep it folded in half though. Yeah, I think that shows up the colours a bit better. It's still darker than it appears on my screen though. You can't see the lavender very well. It's this bit is dark lavender and it doesn't come out very well on the screen. And then finally I have got Toxic Potion again in normal 14 count. I don't think it's going to come up any differently, maybe a bit. Obviously you can tell these ones I've only just dyed, so they've not been ironed yet. Any of these Halloween ones, the club ones I've ironed already. And the same with these that I'm about to show you. Like I say, this is 18 count opal. A few examples for you just to see how it dyes up. It's pretty similar to 14 opal. I don't think there's much difference really. But the 18 count is stiffer than the 14 count, which is something to bear in mind if you don't like stiff fabrics, because I don't like stiff fabrics. Obviously after dyeing it's a bit better, but it is still definitely stiffer. But this is Clockwork Orange on 18 count opal. Yeah, that's that. Then this one is Parisian Chic. I like this one. I just see like dolphins on this for some reason. I just think dolphins splashing at sunset, and you've got the sunset colours in the sky. But then maybe it's just me and I'm a bit mad. And this one is Lightning Strike. There we go. So, excuse me, I've got hay fever. So, those are all the limiteds and all the news. And I need to pick some winners for the thread giveaway, and I forgot. Sorry. I didn't forget about it. I kept thinking today, I've got to pick members before I start doing the video. I've got to pick winners before I start doing the video. And then I forgot, and I don't think I've got a pause button on this. I don't. It's stop or nothing. So, give me 5 seconds and I'll do it now. Get my phone. Phone. I'm going to now go onto YouTube on my phone while talking to you on the video. That should be fun, shouldn't it? So, give me a bow and let me know a message. Let me know what you think of the fabrics. And right. Oh god, no, this is going to take too long. Alright, I'm going to put it in the comments. So after I've posted this, I will put a comment on to announce, or I'll do the draw and put it in the announcement. So I'm going to pick 2 people, and both of those will get 5 random threads from my past limited edition bags. They'll all be different. You won't get 2 the same, but it'll just be 5 random ones. I don't even remember what I've got in there at the moment, actually, but I've got quite a few. I seem to either not do enough and I'm frantically dyeing more, or I do way too many and there's loads left over. Yeah, destroying my life. So, I feel like I've waffled a lot. Sorry, I'm rather tired. I don't think I've got anything else. Just, yeah, let me know what you think, and if you've got any ideas of how I can make these more fun and less me waffling and making a fool of myself by saying stupid things. So this is like, I think this is the third, yeah. This is the third attempt at this video because I swore in one. And then I was talking about something my husband said and he calls me a name that I can't really repeat on a YouTube video. And I've said that. So yeah, I don't think I've sworn in this one. Terrible. You always tell when I'm tired, my language gets atrocious. Right, I'm going to get off before I waffle anymore. Anything you want to see, anything you want me to show you, please don't ask me to show you my dyeing process, because for obvious reasons I'm not going to do that. Next time I will get out some of my thread folders, if you like, and have a look at different threads, maybe have a look at the silks. I don't know. See what you put in the comments. Thank you for popping by.